Breaking news has just hit Washington, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire nation. Donald Trump's dramatic return to the White House is making headlines with an unprecedented $2.4 billion stimulus package, including direct payments of $2,950 hitting American bank accounts starting January 24, 2025. This groundbreaking announcement is reshaping the economic landscape, and today we're going to break down exactly what this means for you and your family. In a bold move that's left both Wall Street and Washington buzzing, President Trump's administration has unveiled what they're calling the American Economic Revival Act. This isn't just another routine stimulus package, it's potentially the most ambitious economic initiative we've seen in recent history. The speed and scale of implementation are unprecedented, and the implications for average Americans are massive. Let's dive into the numbers because they tell an extraordinary story. This $2.4 billion package isn't just about putting checks in Americans' hands. It's a comprehensive economic strategy that's already sparking intense debate among financial experts and political analysts. The qualifying income thresholds have been significantly expanded compared to previous stimulus efforts, potentially reaching millions more Americans than ever before. Single filers earning up to $95,000 annually and joint filers making up to $190,000 will be eligible for the full amount of $2,950. What makes this package particularly interesting is its innovative phase-out structure. Unlike previous stimulus programs, this one has been specifically designed to extend benefits to what Trump calls the forgotten middle class. The administration has created a gradual phase-out system that allows even those earning above the threshold to receive partial payments, marking a significant departure from previous all-or-nothing approaches. The funding mechanism for this massive stimulus has become one of the most debated aspects of the package. The administration claims it will be fully funded through a combination of corporate tax adjustments and cuts to what Trump describes as wasteful government programs. While critics raise concerns about the national debt implications, supporters point to projected economic growth that they believe will more than offset these costs. The administration's economic team has presented detailed models suggesting the stimulus could generate sufficient economic activity to pay for itself through increased tax revenues. The timing of these payments, scheduled to begin January 24, 2025, isn't arbitrary. Sources close to the administration reveal it's part of a carefully calculated strategy to boost consumer spending during the traditionally slower post-holiday period. The distribution process has been completely revamped, utilizing a new digital system developed in partnership with major financial institutions. This means most eligible Americans won't need to take any action to receive their payments. They'll be automatically deposited based on the most recent tax information available to the IRS. The global implications of this stimulus package are already becoming apparent. International markets are closely monitoring how this massive injection of capital will affect the U.S. dollar and global trade relationships. Some financial analysts predict this could trigger a significant boost in consumer confidence and spending, potentially creating a ripple effect of economic growth across various sectors. The response from international trading partners has been mixed, with some expressing concern about potential currency fluctuations, while others are optimistic about increased American consumer spending, boosting global trade. Small businesses are particularly interested in the secondary effects of this stimulus. With consumers having more disposable income, local economies could see a significant boost. The question many economists are asking is whether people will spend this money, save it, or use it to pay down existing debt. The answer to this question could determine the ultimate success or failure of this economic initiative. Early surveys suggest a mixed approach, with many Americans planning to split their stimulus funds between spending, saving, and debt reduction. The package includes several lesser-known provisions that could have far-reaching effects. For instance, there are significant incentives for businesses that increase domestic manufacturing and penalties for companies that continue to outsource jobs. This aligns with Trump's long-standing America First economic policy, but raises questions about international trade relationships and domestic prices. The administration argues these measures will help rebuild America's manufacturing base and create jobs, while critics worry about potential retaliatory measures from trading partners. The role of the Federal Reserve in this economic experiment cannot be overlooked. How they respond to this fiscal stimulus through monetary policy will be crucial in determining its long-term impact. The interaction between fiscal and monetary policy will be especially important in managing potential inflationary pressures while maximizing the stimulus's positive effects on economic growth. The housing market could see significant impacts from this stimulus package. Real estate experts are divided on whether the influx of cash will fuel another housing boom or help stabilize markets that have been experiencing volatility. Some predict the extra liquidity could help first-time homebuyers enter the market, while others worry about potential price inflation in already hot markets. One particularly innovative aspect of this stimulus package is its inclusion of debt relief and credit protection measures. These provisions, though less publicized, could provide significant benefits for Americans struggling with student loans, medical debt, or credit card balances. The package includes mechanisms for debt forgiveness and credit score protection that could help millions of Americans improve their financial situation. The impact on state and local governments is another crucial consideration. While the federal stimulus provides direct payments to individuals, it also includes provisions for supporting state and local economic development initiatives. Some governors are already announcing complementary state-level programs to maximize the impact of the federal stimulus, creating a multiplier effect at the local level. The technology sector is preparing for what many expect to be a surge in consumer spending on electronics and digital services. Major retailers and e-commerce platforms are already adjusting their strategies, with some announcing special programs to help consumers maximize their stimulus funds through targeted discounts and promotions. Environmental considerations haven't been ignored in this package. While the primary focus is economic stimulus, the administration has included provisions for green energy initiatives and sustainable development projects. This attempt to balance economic growth with environmental responsibility has drawn both praise and criticism from various stakeholders. The effect on the job market could be substantial. The administration projects significant job growth as a result of the stimulus, particularly in manufacturing, construction, and service industries. Early economic models suggest the potential for hundreds of thousands of new jobs created both directly and indirectly through the stimulus's ripple effects. Educational institutions and healthcare providers are watching closely to see how this influx of money might affect their industries. Some experts predict increased spending on elective medical procedures and educational programs as Americans feel more financially secure. This could lead to significant growth in these crucial sectors. The stimulus package's impact on retirement savings and investment patterns is another area of interest. Financial advisors are busy helping clients determine the best use of these funds, whether to invest, save, or spend. This could lead to significant shifts in personal financial planning strategies across the country. Social service organizations and charities are preparing for potential changes in donation patterns and community support needs. The question remains whether Americans feeling more financially secure will increase charitable giving or if the stimulus will reduce the demand for social services. The political implications of this stimulus package cannot be ignored. Its success or failure could significantly influence public opinion and political dynamics leading up to future elections. Both major political parties are closely monitoring the implementation and effects of this program. Looking ahead to the actual distribution of these payments, The IRS has implemented new security measures and distribution systems to ensure efficient and secure delivery of funds. The administration claims these new systems will prevent fraud while ensuring rapid distribution to eligible recipients. The international perspective on this stimulus package is particularly fascinating. America's trading partners are watching closely to see how this massive domestic stimulus affects global markets and trade relationships. Some countries are already considering similar measures, potentially leading to a coordinated global economic stimulus effort. The role of media and public communication in this stimulus rollout is crucial. The administration has promised unprecedented transparency and regular updates on the program's implementation. A dedicated website and mobile app will allow Americans to track their payments and verify their eligibility. Looking beyond the immediate impact, this stimulus package could set precedents for future economic interventions. Whether this becomes a new template for handling economic challenges or remains an exceptional response to unique circumstances will likely be debated for years to come. As we wrap up this analysis, remember to stay tuned to our channel for ongoing coverage of this developing story. We'll be providing detailed analyses of the stimulus package's impact, expert interviews, and real-time updates as the payments begin rolling out. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay informed about this historic economic initiative and its effects on your financial future. This is just the beginning of what promises to be a fascinating chapter in American economic history. Until next time, keep watching for more breaking news and in-depth analysis of the stories that matter most to you and your wallet.